What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to Wi-Fi Wednesday. It has been a minute since we have done a Wi-Fi Wednesday, but you know what? We're back. We took a week off. We've been working on our competitive decks, making sure that we get that filled in all nice and clean, and it's great. So if you've missed any of that, make sure to go back on the channel and watch those. But today we're going to be having a live Wi-Fi battle like what we do a lot on this channel. We normally do these weekly, and I took a week to try to get some things in game, and this is what I've come up with. This is a hyper offense OU team featuring Spectrier. Now this is the new ghost horse that this mon is powerful. It's actually pretty crazy. I wanted to feature all new mons, and so we have a Scarf Victini, a Life Orb Dragon Dance Kyurem Black, which has now dropped back down from OU. We have Landorus Incarnate, which is still allowed, even though Naganadel and Genesect have already gotten banned. This is still allowed for now. We'll see how long it lasts. It's probably going soon. A Nihilego, which is, honestly, Nihilego is the crux of this team, and it's what I'm really excited about using. It was a Naganadel, and then I got banned, so I've replaced it with this, and we'll see what happens. And then a Assault Vest Magearna. So I'm pretty excited about this. We've got some things that normally go Ubers and then have dropped down for the time being, so I'm wanting to use them before they get banned. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get in before Genesect and Naganadel, but what can you do? It's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and confirm this. So make sure to leave a like on the video if you are excited for all of this new content, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 200 by the end of the year, so your support is greatly appreciated. And leave me a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see in future Wi-Fi battles. I do keep a list of all of the suggestions, and I do listen to those suggestions, so please leave those for me. And this battle is against a viewer. So this is versus Jay Haskell. He is a regular on the channel. We've battled him many times. Great battler, and it's always a lot of fun to battle against him. So if you would like to be featured in a Wi-Fi battle in the future, let me know, and I will get you on a waiting list. Sometimes I do them against random opponents. If I'm feeling great, then sometimes we'll do it against viewers. So I wanted to start us off right with a viewer battle, and of course we'll have many more of these as we go on. So let's go ahead and confirm it. So let's give it a shot. Here we go. I've been testing this team out a little bit on Showdown, and I don't know what he's gonna bring, as we see all kinds of new stuff. So we've got Landorus Therian, which is a very big threat, although a lot of my team is special. We've got 4 special attackers and 2 physical attackers, so the Intimidate isn't too bad. And even if it wants to switch on the Kyurem, then that's not that bad, right? So it's really not too big of a deal for our team, I guess. We've got to be careful about it, trying to take out Magearna. The Dragonite is obviously a big problem, but Kyurem also deals with that, which is pretty good, because we do have Icicle Spear, so that'll hit the multi-scale and then start doing full damage after that. Blaziken, we just can't let that thing get set up too much, otherwise it will run through. Regieleki, always a crazy thing. I've faced a few of these things, and they're scary. They're quite scary, but it's why we have Landorus, because Landorus hard walls it. If I didn't have Landorus, we hard lose to Regieleki. Articuno is awesome to see. I love Articuno. We got to be careful with Nihilego, and then we've got the Sylveon. So really cool team. Really cool team of new stuff with a Sylveon, but that's totally fine. We didn't make a rule that we have to bring all new stuff. Is Nihilego a good lead? I really kind of don't think so. I think I'm gonna lead Victini. We are scarfed, so we can just U-turn out if we need to. Yeah, I think that's what I want to lead with. We do need to try to get in Nihilego safely at some point, but I'm not sure when that point is going to be. It can come in pretty safely on Sylveon, so I think we're going to try to get it in on Sylveon and start working on our plan from there. And our plan might just work out nicely. We're trying to get Spectrier to sweep, and we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, he told me about him getting a shiny on like 38th or 39th encounter, so it's really awesome. Now, I don't believe that I outspeed this, or do I? Actually, I might. So, if he has any speed investment at all, we are outsped. Yeah, if he has any speed investment at all, we are outsped. And if he just clicks like Volt Switch on us, we take a lot of damage. So I'm not even gonna bother U-turning, I'm going straight into Landorus. So this is one thing, I have to keep my Landorus healthy in this game. I can't mess around with this Regieleki, it is too strong. Transistor is something you can't sleep on, especially if this thing turns out to be Specs. Obviously I don't know what he is, but yeah, if this thing turns out to be Specs, we could be in trouble. So he's gonna definitely have to hard switch here, so we're just gonna click U-turn on this. Because, yeah, Regieleki is hard-walled by pretty much any ground type, which is great. And I think that they did that for balancing purposes because you notice that Regieleki is an electric type and you notice that Regidrago is a dragon type. Two things that have immunities to them. So that way, like, you know, they are strong, but they're very limited in their move pools and one type completely shuts them down. So that's the thing about it. So yeah, we are gonna see a switch here. So that's what the U-turn is for. We do see it switch into Landorus, which checks out, that's totally fine. Also shiny, pretty cool. Going to intimidate us, but I would much rather this take the intimidate than whatever is going to switch in. So going to go ahead and switch out there. And we do reveal our life orb there, which is, you know, it is what it is. But let's see here. I really just want to go into Kyurem here. I feel like that's really safe. Yeah, Kyurem is very safe here. There's not really much he can do. You know, these things sometimes carry a rock type move, but typically they don't. I haven't really seen too many of these, honestly, in the new metagame, which is awesome. I think these things are annoying as heck to face. We could Dragon Dance here. Even if we do Dragon Dance, though, I don't think we would end up being... No. I think Dragon Dancing is pretty nice here, but if my opponent wants to go into the Sylveon, then that's not great. But I mean, you know, what do? Let's say the Sylveon is defensive, max physical defense, and we're at +1. We are guaranteed to not kill. At least with 3 hits on Icicle Spear. Let's just fire off a raw Icicle Spear. Let's not even bother with the Dragon Dance yet. It's a little early to be setting up. So, I mean, if he wants to set rocks here, you know, he'll trade rocks for his Landorus. But I think just a raw hit here is fine. Might go into Blaziken, he does. Okay. Break up Central Sash, which is good. Boop. Oh my gosh. Okay, crit. I was like, there's no way. There's no way it should be doing that much. All right, 3. We got 3. Okay. Respectable. So no speed boost on the first turn, which is one thing that's interesting. And to be honest, Blaziken really can't fit any type of protect on its set nowadays. Now, what is my switch into this? My switch-ins are not really existing right now, to be honest with you. I guess it's Victini, but it would have to come in clean. So I'm gonna click Icicle. Well, am I gonna click Icicle Spear? I'm gonna click Fusion Bolt here on the off chance he doesn't protect. He does not protect. Yeah, protect isn't really something that Blaziken can really run this gen so far. You really have to run Swords Dance. So yeah, you typically run Swords Dance, Flare Blitz, Earthquake, and then Close Combat. So that's the typical set nowadays. You typically don't run Protect over Swords Dance just because it really does need a little bit of help offensively, and Kyurem Black is just naturally faster without a speed boost. So that's pretty nice, being able to get rid of that. That is a problem. Blaziken was a big problem for the team, so being able to get rid of that is absolutely fantastic. What do you go into now? These are the biggest questions. Jeopardy music begins now. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Because I'm trying to figure out how to get in. I guess, do you go into Sylveon now? Because that would be exactly what I would like. Goes into Dragonite, actually. Also shiny Dragonite, very nice. So for Dragonite is slower than this too. What's stopping me from just clicking Icicle Spear and knocking this out? Nothing, right? Yeah, I just click Icicle Spear here. Yeah. Boop. Okay, it's not multi-scale. Oh, I was expecting multi-scale. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yeah, so he wasn't multi-scale, but it's okay. It's okay. Does Sylveon come in here? I'm needing Sylveon to come in here. That's what I want to see. Articuno. We can't really go Nihilego on this. But we're faster than this too, aren't we? Or we speed tie. We speed tie, right? I'm pretty sure we speed tie. Let me see. Yeah, we speed tie. Am I willing to give this up in case he wins the speed tie? Yeah, I feel like I am. I feel like it's done a lot of work. I feel like it's okay if I give this up. I'll click Fusion Bolt just in case I'm fat and win the speed tie. No, he wins the speed tie. Okay. That checks out. Although, will this KO? It does not. It does not. Wow. This thing is going in. Get out. Kieran Black is going to town. I was going to try to feature Spectra, but Kieran Black just is not wanting to calm down. This thing is insane. I absolutely love this mon. It's why I put it on the team. I absolutely love this mon. It's so fun to use. So fun to use. All right. What do you bring in now? Regieleki. All right. I just go back into Landorus here. I mean, that's completely safe. Are we going to be able to 6-0 here? That is the question. I mean, he also could very easily predict this switch because this is very obvious, but it's very, very safe on my end to just go into... It's very, very safe on my end to just go into Landorus. Because, I mean, what's the worst thing this thing can do? What? Ancient Power? Yeah, Ancient Power. I mean, that's a decent chunk, and he very well could have gotten the boosts there. I mean, let's be real. Very well could have gotten the boosts there. This is a free Sludge Wave. I mean, it hits this for decent damage. It hits the Sylveon if that comes in. Okay, goes Landorus. Okay. This should do at least decent damage to Landorus. Intimidate. All right, I'm very scared of my brother. Boop. Yeah, that did 0. But, I mean, it's the only way that I could hit that, so... Yeah, we'll have to get out of here. Do we sack Kyurem here? That's the question. How much HP is it at? It's at just over half. Yeah, I would say Spectrier does that much, even if it's defensive. So, let's see. That Regieleki still being around is kind of annoying because it's faster than Spectrier and just kind of destroys it. So that's annoying, but we do also have Magearna. Magearna also kind of saves us there. So, do I want to preserve the 6-0? That's the question. Is it worth preserving the 6-0? Let's try it. We'll try to preserve the 6-0. Boop. Yep, it's a 3-hit KO, which is kind of rough. All right, late game rocks. I see. Now that does prevent Kyurem from being able to come back in. So those rocks do make sense there. I'm gonna click Sludge Wave again. That basically just forces him to not be able to go into Sylveon here. But yeah, those rocks prevent Kyurem from being able to switch back in. So that makes a lot of sense. All right, what's up next? Sylveon. All right, we go Nihilego here. the obvious switch is definitely into Magearna. But Nihilego also has really high special defense and isn't weak to Mystical Fire. So that's why I'm going into this. And plus, you know, Poison type. I obviously could have also stayed in, but I don't know that I KO, honestly. We should take this well. We do. We take that very well. That is very nice. Very, very nice. And this is the whole thing. We have T-Spikes on this. I wanted a fast Toxic Spiker, and so this takes the cake here. Perfect. That is a perfect switch out because we need that extra damage from Hex in order to take out the Sylveon. So that's actually totally fine. We're gonna set that T-Spike up, and we only need one. We don't need the second one. We just needed the one. And then I go back to Landorus. And I mean, I could have also just clicked Defog and gotten rid of the rocks. That's also something I could have done, but I also, like, it's not that big of a deal. Goes for Thunder Cage, makes sense. And so now I think I just U-turn into the horse. Yeah, I think I just U-turn into the horse. Oh, okay. Switches up, goes for Ancient Power. Ow. That actually does significant damage. Not gonna lie. Wow, that does so much damage. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. Okay. I would go Spectre, but we're just gonna get O-Code. So I'm gonna go Magearna. Yeah, I'm gonna go Magearna. We are AV, so we take these hits so much better than what we would otherwise. I just go for Ice Beam here, I guess, just as a neutral play. We could also fire off Flare Cannon, but I don't want to waste anything, especially if my opponent switches in the Sylveon, which, you know, wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Thunder Cage, let's go! And that's what you call thumbnail material right there. All right, it's out of here. So no trapping, none of that. And we get the Soul Heart, but I want the last KO to be, by the horse. So we're gonna sack Kyurem here, take a 5-0 instead of a 6-0. We could preserve it, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm gonna sack Kyurem, just so the Spectre can come in and do its thing. Could have also sacked Landorus, doesn't really matter. But I want to bring Spectre here at the very end. So we're gonna die to rocks. Now, if my opponent clicked Calm Mind here, that could have been nuts. That could have been crazy. But no, we're gonna go in and I want to see if this horse with choice specs can pretty much OHKO a Sylveon with Hex. I want to see if that's possible. Because this horse is nuts. This horse is absolutely nuts. Let's go. Can we do it? Can the horsey do it? Boop. Wow, that did nothing. All right, you're weak. You're weak. Oh, okay, it lived, at least. That's double power specs boosted. Disappointing. It's okay. It's okay. We did great. We got a 5-0 victory as our first Wi-Fi battle. So there we go. So great game to Jay Haskell. It just looked like Kyurem Black was just kind of overwhelming for the team, especially if I had set up a Dragon Dance or two. I really could have swept through the entire team with that. So just unfortunate. Just there wasn't really much to cover for that, which you know, it happens. It's okay. But yeah, good game. Thank you so much for the battle, Jay Haskell. And of course, if you would also like to be featured on a future Wi-Fi battle, let me know down in the comments below. I do have a waiting list for you guys. And so I just put you guys on a list, and then we can talk via Twitter or Discord or whatever we want to do, and we can set up a time to record for that. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to next week. Let me know down in the comments below also what you would like to see featured in a future Wi-Fi battle as well. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.